Greetings, everybody. Back with more Pokemon Gold and Silver here with you. All right, back out. There we go. Sorry, I had a little technical issues there.
So I think last time we decided we were headed to
The next city.
yeah, which I'm
whichever that is. And while we figure that out, guys, thank you again for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Ring that bell for those notifications. Definitely would love to have you to continue the journey with us. And if this is your first time, thanks for joining.
Yep. I think Olivine is where we're headed.
Olivine.
Olivine?
Olivine. Where's the pack?
No, you have to go to your Pokegear to see the map.
Oh, man. It's been a while. Okay, so boom. Okay, just get on your bike here.
Yeah, Route 38, I think.
Is it not registered? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I got these things healed, by the way, these Pokemon. I don't want to...
Fly high! Oh boy, a flying type user. Bonsai's gonna have some fun.
Yeah, Bonsai. I forgot that's what you named your Sudowoodo,
Yeah.
right? Nice.
Doduo. I never really liked Doduo.
No?
I thought it was lame back in Red and Blue, and I still think it's lame today.
Still think. Didn't it get one with 3 heads?
Yeah, Dotrio.
Dotrio, that's what it was.
I think it's funny that it learns fly and it doesn't have wings.
It doesn't have wings.
I like to imagine it just helicopters its heads around.
Yeah, that sounds like that actually would work. Oh, is this the guy right here?
Nah, we're fighting different guys.
Oh, I've been overseas about all sorts of Pokemon. Okay.
I bet he uses water type.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's a easy guess, but
yeah.
Oh,
Sailor Harry or Harry Sailor. Oh, Whoopers back again, huh?
I mean, kind of a water type.
Yeah. Little Vine Whip. Show him what's up. Ooh, crit and super. That's nasty. And level 18. Good job, Cabbage. Good job.
Cabbage is turned into lettuce.
You're right. Yeah.
Actually, to me that'd be a downgrade. I prefer cabbage over lettuce.
I don't like cabbage at all.
Really?
Not really. I don't like the taste very much, man. Are you good at training? You are. Could you show me how?
Yeah. Sure. Kick your ass.
Yeah, I'll show you how we train around here. Oh, there we go. Last Dana. Flaffy. Hey, that's the
That's the electric type.
yeah, that's the one that you want.
Mareep, Flaffy, and Thermos. Like,
Yeah. Ooh, don't put him in. That would be mean. Don't do that. Put a flying type in. That would be just mean.
Obtained berry. So in this gen, you can give. I think it was in other gens too, but you can give berries to Shuckle, and they'll eventually turn it into berry juice.
Oh, okay.
I think after holding one for 24 hours.
Wow.
And then after, I think another 24 or 48, it turns into a rare candy.
Wow.
So I
bet
think it
you-
was this gen.
I could see you carrying around a Game Boy being like, one more day, another rare candy.
I'm gonna get another rare candy.
Hey, I can't say it. I've done it with games too, so
Yeah, I mean,
I could just picture it because I'd be the same way. Like, oh man,
bit
it's a smart way to farm.
by bit. I just wish freaking Sloth would level up already. My Slowpoke. Like,
Right.
it's taken forever. I know.
Oh man. I guess I didn't fight these people earlier because
I haven't. Ooh, you know. Oh,
that might be a good one to grab.
yeah.
Considering I don't think we have any electric type, honestly.
So,
It's like the first time we've seen one.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it.
Catch them all.
I need an electric type.
Boom. There we go. Ah. Oh, there we go. Peck. Trying to get out some experience. I know eventually I'll get a different flying type, but
Yeah.
for the meantime, doing the job. Level 18.
Yep, bit by bit. Nah, I'm trying to think of like video game news to talk about. I haven't had a whole lot of time this week.
I haven't much either, but you know, like as much as we record and bring content to you guys, it's the news hasn't changed that much. I do know Soul Calibur 6 came out to raving reviews and you crazy people making
a lot of dongs.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh, I just want to play it and like kick ass.
I saw it. I was like, wow, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. But I've read like reviews. They say it's a reboot, basically. Like
yeah,
like I've seen screenshots of like Mitsurugi. He's younger. Like because I was like, is he gonna be older? No, he's like young. I'm like, oh man.
There we go.
Yeah. So can't wait to get my hands on it. Can't wait. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, that's like you said. They did that in the last one or something like that too. Like people were making characters with like that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What are you naming him? Oh, Duracell.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one. We know what batteries Carl uses.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I saw not a whole lot of like crazy dongs in Soul Calibur 5, but when I saw a news article saying people are making penises in Soul Calibur 6, I was like, yeah, and I mean, it's a character customization. Like, people are weird with character customizations.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it is crazy.
I mean, it makes me think of that one me that I have, Senior Cock-on Face. Like,
oh, wow.
I found it online. I was like, I have to have that as a me fighter.
Holy crap. Man, that's that'll make you go, what was that? Like, you know, dogs that go, what?
He's a sword fighter, of course.
Yeah, I mean I would think I couldn't think of any other weapon that would fit him.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah, now you're fighting that guy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, I should have grabbed that Magnemite. Oh, well, I'll grab it in all line.
Yep. There we go.
Like, I'll repeat that because I just realized I mumbled it. I'll grab it in Olivine when I get there.
I was refusing to make a pun of anything. I was like,
it's Tuesday. It's been a long week already. So.
Yep. But you know what? No matter what, we got to keep bringing the heat. Got to keep bringing that content to you guys. So of course we thank you for the support in our Twitch streaming as well. Still new to the game, but we're rolling. We're gonna keep going.
We're trying really hard not to suck.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time. Rock Smash. I did have Rock Smash.
No,
I knew I picked it up. I taught it to.
No, you last session you taught it to Muscle.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so you could get around in the burned tower.
That's what I did because I thought I was in there thinking like, did I? Because I remember at one point we didn't know if we had it or not.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
And then I looked it up and we went back and yeah.
Oh, okay. See, gosh, it's only Tuesday?
Yeah, it's only. My coworkers have been super excited about Red Dead.
I am too.
Yeah, me too.
I am too.
Just not as much as them. There's a bunch of Russian streamers that got the game early.
Oh my gosh.
And so they've been watching Russian streamers all day.
I wasn't trying to speak Russian, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it's a little not that Cyrillic is a bad language or whatnot, but
right.
If you're not a native speaker and you have people around you watching Russian streamers listening to Cyrillic all day, kind of starts to get on your nerves because it's not really the and I'm not even sure if I know the written language is called Cyrillic. I'm not sure if you speak it, if it's just called Russian or what. I think it's just called Russian if you speak it.
Yeah, that's amazing. You knew the first word. I was like, whoa.
I will say it's not the prettiest sounding language in the world, and it. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
See, what's crazy for me is, like with Red Dead. I remember when we went to Retropalooza, we were sitting there in the hotel room, and I was like laying there on my bed, and I was like, man, Soul Calibur, Red Dead, Soul Calibur, Red Dead.
Right.
Oh my god, because they were like a week apart.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff they added to Red Dead from what I've watched, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I
put so much time into the original. Like,
I'm really excited for it. I'm excited for it. I was reading about Fallout 76. You know, Bethesda is planned. We're trying to make a game that the community will like, card, and it takes a lot of work, and I'm not really. I'm in a mood with Bethesda right now. Like, they released this big letter going on this, you know, oh, y'all are being too harsh, and just because we're making something that's different, and I mean, what did you expect, Bethesda? Really, I mean, people expect something from you guys, and a multiplayer only game, is not like.
I mean, like. When I heard about that game, like at first I was like, oh, that sounds cool, but the minute I heard it was like kind of like MMO and stuff, or kind of have those elements, it's kind of like that's not.
I think it's a neat idea.
I mean, it is neat, but
I think it would be neater if it were like an actual RPG with actual NPCs and an actual story. Yeah. And you could play through it with a friend. Basically, if it were a Bethesda game that you could play through with a friend, I think that's what they should have done first.
Yeah.
But that's not what they did.
Yeah.
And saw an article today that said, oh, well, expect massive bugs when it's released. It's like, it's a Bethesda game. Like, no one was expecting anything else.
And honestly, like, okay, so... Take a normal Bethesda game that you buy and think about the bugs you get. Okay, no offense, I love them. I love the games. Okay, now you put it on an MMO scale.
Yeah.
That would, man. I stopped playing New Vegas just because of it.
Yeah.
Like that, I've never stopped playing a game because of its delivery. Never.
I mean, New Vegas. It wasn't. It wasn't all Bethesda. I mean, it was Obsidian Studios, but Bethesda had a really big hand in that. Because they cut Obsidian's development time during the process. Yeah. So the game was released just as buggy as any Bethesda game.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I played it, I went through Helios 1 and I was going to investigate like the yard and the tower and all of that.
Yeah.
I walked outside of Helios 1 and the old lady from the scrapyard fell out of the sky and landed in front of me and died. And then all her dogs appeared and started attacking me. And for whatever reason, those dogs are they're in the same like faction as the soldiers. And so I shot a dog in self-defense.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
And then
at that point,
the soldiers started trying to kill me, and
oh my gosh,
I didn't have a save, like like I was just relying on autosaves.
Oh right,
and it autosaved when I walked through the door, and so when I restored back to my save, she would always fall from the sky, and I'd get attacked by dogs.
Oh man.
So yeah, that was I didn't pick up Fallout New Vegas again for almost a year because
that was me.
Yeah,
that was me. And like then I picked it up and played it, and I loved it.
It's a fantastic game.
I was like, oh, this is great! I get to play a game a year later. Yeah. Like, because I remember I had a bunch of glitches and stuff, and then the big one for me was I was playing, and all of a sudden, like you had like cars that were like kind of just on around the world that were like just decorative or whatever you want to say, and something similar happened to me. I was at this part in the game, and I was going into this building, and then this car appeared in the building, and it like messed up everything. And I was just like,
yeah, the whole boom, boom,
yes.
boom,
And I
boom,
was
boom,
just
boom.
like, oh my gosh. And the way I was is I saved constantly, so I saved myself in a pickle, and I was just like, man, I'm done.
What? I mean, even their patched games are still buggy as hell. Like, Skyrim on Switch is a sight to behold, because it's not like game-breaking bugs, but it's bugs, and they're hilarious. Like,
most of them are, until they happen at the wrong time.
But. Yeah. But I mean, Fallout 4 has there's cars that if you walk on them wrong, you just die, because it does like more damage than you're possibly able to have.
4 is the most recent one, right?
Yeah. So
for some reason, I don't know, that one I always think 5 for some weird reason, and it's not. And in no
wish
way
they'd release a 5, but
they need to drop an Elder Scrolls before they drop another Fallout.
Well, I mean,
I know that won't happen, but I'm just saying,
because they're about to drop another Fallout. They have said they're working on Elder Scrolls.
Well, yeah, they showed that thing at E3, but
yeah.
No, like, I'm sorry, like, I told you this, like, I love Fallout.
Yeah.
But I'm falled out, okay? Because they've been, and it's sad, because I love Skyrim. It's the only Elder Scrolls I played. I'd like to play another one. If they made a different one, I would buy it and play it, just off the principle of how much I love Skyrim.
I love Oblivion.
Yeah.
It's Morrowind, Oblivion. I don't particularly like Skyrim. And I know, oh crap. I know I'm probably gonna, make someone mad for saying that, but I like complex RPGs.
Of course I run into this thing when I'm all banged up. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, he doesn't challenge, he just... But I like complex RPGs, and I feel like, I don't like Fallout 4. I feel like they keep dumbing them down as they go.
Yeah.
They keep simplifying it, which is a good thing for getting players, but I think the term wide as an ocean, shallow as a puddle is used a lot. And while they're not quite there yet, because there's still a lot of depth.
Yeah.
There's less depth than there was.
I see what you're saying.
Every iteration, it gets less and less deep. And I would not be surprised if they continue simplifying for Elder Scrolls 6. In which case, I mean, what can you do? You just gotta... Hopefully Fallout 76 will teach them a lesson. Hopefully that lesson won't be that people want microtransaction-filled garbage, because that's what it's looking like it's going to be.
I mean, this is where I'm at with all that stuff, and I know it all sucks, that it's a part of our world now. Microtransactions are a part of the... I mean, I know it sucks. It sucks horribly. You can't even get anything on your phone without...
Well, my deal with microtransactions, though.
Yeah.
Fallout 76 is a full price game.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's like, I don't mind paying for DLC or expansion packs, but there's a microtransaction system built into the game from day one, and it's basically like experience points. You can pay for that.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I mean, it's kind of like I feel like it's been in games like sports games and stuff for so long that for me it doesn't shock me. Like one of our mutual friends from high school, like we've always played a lot of NBA 2K,
right?
And from day one, like you could like get a player and then you can buy VC virtual currency that you can pour right into your stats, and you'll be like the best player that ever lived off of $10. It's been there forever, like. And it's crap. I mean,
yeah, it's not a good thing, and we as consumers need to stop enabling that.
I mean, I get it.
It killed Dead Space 3. It killed Mass Effect to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Not super bad, but
Well, two of those are EA.
Well, yeah, both of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know if you're gonna name more. I was just saying.
No, I could continue to name EA games all day because EA now, all of their games they want to have that platform. I mean, look at what happened with the Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Battlefield, but that's a different.
Yeah.
But I mean, Battlefront 2. I mean, it's fixed now, but it took a huge outcry to get them to stop their bullshit.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to see Bethesda go down that route. And
it sucks.
That's what I see them doing with the Creation Club.
Yeah.
And now with 76 having an inbuilt, basically you can trade your hard-earned money for experience points for your character.
Yep.
Like,
but this is why I feel like, yes, we need to stand up and say no to this. But really, what would make a big impact? Seriously, if you like a game series or a game, you like Fallout, buy Fallout 76. Play with your friends, have a good time. But don't buy any microtransactions. Don't buy them. Because then they're going to go, wait a minute, we put how many millions of dollars into this to make sure the system always works, and no one's using it.
Yeah.
Wow, well, maybe next game we won't do that. And that it's that simple. Yeah. It's that simple.
You know, I'm of the state of mind of just don't buy the game. If it's a full price game and it has microtransactions, just don't buy the game. You know, but I mean, if you absolutely feel like you have to have the game, don't pay for microtransactions. Yeah. You've already spent $60.
Yeah.
Like, and if Bethesda wanted to go, okay, well, servers cost money and we need server maintenance, then sure, do a monthly fee.
Yeah.
I mean, so many games do that.
Yep.
But have, at the very least, the first month come with the game.
Yeah.
You know.
See, what bothers me more as a consumer is when you get a game that's full price and then they'll be like, hey, you want to buy the season pass?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how much is the season pass? $30, $40. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That bothers me more than microtransactions because I can ignore a microtransaction every single time.
But the season pass is DLC, and you know, don't even get me started on disc DLC. Like,
yeah, like it's like, okay, for example, big Fire Emblem fan. We talked about that before. Shadows over Valencia or Valencia, I can't remember what it is, but anyways, I was like, this game is awesome, I'm ready to play it. The season pass was $40. The game is $40 and the season pass is $40, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'd rather just, you know,
like that's nuts to me. Like, you know, that's absolutely nuts to me.
I can understand, like, it's hard to run a company. It's hard to run a game company nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of money goes into developing games. Triple A's, you know.
Yeah.
Well, even indies. I mean.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between funding your company and being greedy.
And lining your pocket.
Yeah. And
which everyone wants to line their pocket, but not. Come on. Like you said, greed.
Yeah, you know, it's EA. It's EA. And I will continue to call it EAing until EA stops being EA.
Yep.
Which will probably never happen because they make a bazillion. Actually, I think last year they made $9 billion off of their microtransactions alone in FIFA and their Madden.
I believe it. I know people, or I knew people. I know this.
Or it might have been 7 billion. Sorry, billions. Yeah.
When Madden came out every year, I know people that will call into work.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, I'm sick, and they're at home playing Madden all day. All day.
I mean, I do that for some games.
I've never done it for I've done it.
If my boss is watching, I don't do that. But I mean.
Yeah. I did it in the past for one game, but it wasn't a Madden game.
Right.
And I was like 22 at the time. Sorry. My partners are more straight now, but you know, like, That's crazy to think. They're making money. And no offense to anyone that does that. Like, that's cool. That's you got that. But I've been there. But that's just crazy, the following of sports games.
I mean...
And that's why, I guess, microtransactions have always been a part of it.
Yeah. Well, no. Not for
a while.
Since, like, 2005.
Yeah.
Been a part of it.
I mean, since I've been playing games with our friend.
Yeah.
That's high school for us, man. Yeah.
And granted, I don't call in sick. I take a vacation day. Two different things. But I still will... Certain games, I can't remember. When the Switch came out, I took a vacation.
You planned the day out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that for games. I've done that.
And I actually think I did it with Mario Odyssey, too. Because I knew I was going to stay up late that night, so I just took the next day off.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was a very smart move because I stayed up so late that I wouldn't have slept that night playing Mario Odyssey, which I have a problem. I admit it, but I mean, whatever. I play a lot of video games, so.
Well, you know what's crazy about me is a lot of times if a new game comes out and I really want it, I'll just stay up all freaking night, wake up, go to work, be exhausted, go home, play it some more until I'm pass out because I'm tired.
Yeah, I don't function like that. If I stay up way too late, no.
I don't know why. You know, I've always heard people say, or studies have shown, if you sleep less, you tend to live, you know, shorter life.
Yeah.
That's how I've been my whole life. So.
At this rate, I will probably live until about 300 because, I mean, if I had my way and didn't have to go to work at 8 a.m., I'd probably sleep 12 hours a day.
Holy crap.
I think I'm part cat.
That's wild. That is wild.
But I don't know. I think I don't like I said, I don't like the direction Bethesda's going.
Yeah.
I want to say I hope that they're smarter about it, that they're, you know. But at the same time, you know, you get dollar signs in your eyes. And what can you do? You just start.
It's like you said with, what was that, Pokemon Go? You were talking about the...
Niantic?
Yes. And you were saying something about, like, why change something when you're already making a crap ton of money?
Right. You know?
Like,
you're not going to change what's bringing in dough, you know? Like, today, actually, they started a new event. It's their Halloween event.
So it's Pikachu wearing some kind of hat.
Yep, Pikachu wearing a witch hat. Actually, it's what they used last year. But there's also there's a little more to it. So I mean, ghost types spawn more frequently, and there's like a quest to catch Spiritomb. So. But the quest involves, like, step 1 of the quest is use 108 berries.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff. The step 2 is catch 108 Pokemon. Because, you know, Spiritomb is the 108 spirits trapped in the Keystone. So, and they're... Yeah, so...
Crazy. Gotta love that. I mean,
it's... And I could be really cynical and be like, well, you know, they want you to catch 108 Pokemon because, you know, your bag space is only 250 for catching Pokemon. And, you know, they want you to use berries because, you know, you need to collect a bunch of berries and all of that crap. But, I mean, I've been cynical like that before. That's what I really think, you know. It's motivation to make you fill up on bag space and all of that. But, I mean... Because then you buy the upgrades.
And then you make that face like that Noctowl right there. You go, yeah. What did you say to me?
A lot of money, you know.
A lot of money. Oh, that's funny.
But,
man, we've been flying, just going at it here. Pokemon here.
Poliwhirl. Yeah, we're making good progress and not even acknowledging it, which, I mean...
You have a lot to...
I skipped a lot of trainers, though. You fought more trainers. I just kind of...
That's how I man.
I've just dicked around, honestly. I'll probably go back and find him
That's how you
on the
do
way
it.
back, because I think you have to kind of go back and forth at this point.
Oh, so. I got you. I got you. Awesome, guys. Well, we appreciate you being here with us so far. Stick around so that you can see the next continuation of our Pokemon Gold and Silver, and also check out some other videos on here while you're at it. So, Thank you so much, guys.
Have a good one.